back in the bay. Getting some stuff set up. So I'm cleaning up all the chrome bits for the GTO. The GTO, every piece of chrome, like this is the rear bumper. I don't understand what happened here. Look at all the paint. Look at. I just don't understand. Like, this is, where's the top side? The top side, look at the paint. Is the bumper perfect? No. But, I mean, how do I paint a car? How do you paint a car and do it all up and then you put that bumper back on? You know, the customer would be like, oh, I mean, he didn't ask me to do this, but I hope he will not be upset that I'm going to clean this up for him. Not for free, obviously. I'm going to charge him for my time, but how do I put that back bumper on there looking like that? I'm going to give it a beautiful paint job? You can't do that. So, I mean, I'm hoping I can clean this up within an hour. I'm not going to get hold of him to say that because I don't think an hour I need to get hold of him. Now, if I thought this was going to be 4 or 5 hours, I would definitely phone him up and say, hey. But for an hour, I don't think he's going to mind in the end. Yeah. So I'm cleaning up parts. I've got a lot of parts cleaned up already. I'll show them to you here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this right now. So let's see how it ends up looking when I'm done. Okay? Now I'm not doing the backside. I'm only doing what you're going to see. So I'm not getting overly carried away, but let's give it a whirl. I've got my steel wall, Scotch-Brite pad. I've got some thinners up on the bench. I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got this. Okay guys, so I'm just over half hour in. This is what the bumper looked like on the bottom side. This is where I'm at. Do you see the difference? No wax involved yet. No wax involved. Razor blade, 000, Scotch-Brite, some thinners. Let's go over here now. Now the reason the tail light's in is this, I've got to take it out, but anyway, disregard the tail light. Top side, all the paint everywhere. Hopefully the owner's watching this. Will that sit there? It will. There's that. Now I haven't finished here, so don't look there, but we're going to go from this. Look at this. They're original bumpers, 1970. They're not perfect. The chrome's wrinkling a little bit, but I tell you, the chrome itself that's here is just amazing. Look at the difference. Hey, thumbs up if you can see it compared to that. So there we go. Just a little over half hour. And I'm over halfway in my opinion. So, let's keep on rocking. Okay guys, we're at the booth and here is what happened last night. Firebird all painted up. It turned out really nice and flat. I think it's got like 4 coats of clear, so there's an extra one on there because it's getting wet sanded and polished. I see maybe 1 or 2 little pieces of nibs of dust, that's it, no big deal. They'd come out without even a polish, you could just do that by hand, but you know, that looks beautiful. Factory Matador Red, that's it. And you can see all the other parts out there. Those are all getting painted up tonight. Still a bit to go here. A lot of masking. A lot of masking. When you paint the jams and all that, you got a lot of masking. I think Sean was over here for most of the day yesterday. But yeah, not a run anywhere. Nothing. Just like us, you know, just super stoked. So we'll get it all unmasked here. We'll get tires and wheels on it. We'll push it out. Get the camera back on. And then we'll show you it out there because things always look different in the booth. The booth, you got a lot of fluorescent lights, so things look a little stranger. So let's start on that. Okay, there she is, all unmasked. So just gonna start loading up parts and put in here to be painted tonight. Okay, we're all set up for tonight. Gotta do a little masking, gotta skirt the hood underneath so it doesn't get overspray on the black. But we are set up and ready to rock and roll for another evening of painting. Then we'll let the cars gonna stay here until probably, well, we got a long weekend. Tuesday's a holiday. Might stay here till like Wednesday, not sure. Let everything dry up good. And then it's quick home, put the trunk lid hood on, valance on the bottom, and then off to the polisher. Okay, we're back home here on this Friday. I'll show you what I've been doing. Not in here, I'm drying in here now. Texture sprayed. Doesn't that look beautiful? Letting it dry up for the weekend. The one fender for the 36 Ford and the 2 running boards. And you're going to hate me for this, but yes, it's sitting on the roof of my shoebox. But we haven't done any body work yet, so it's all okay. This is a nice product. It doesn't go on real thick like undercoating. It just sprays nice. So we got that all sprayed on those. So that's done. I got that all done there. And Sean is working away. And, there we go. We got the 77 Ford pickup cab in here now. Now the owner had done the body work, so we're just going to scuff over it. If you see any major wobbles, we'll fix them, but any little things, we're not going to. He didn't want to spend that kind of time or money on it. And it's going white, so it'll be all okay. John's got the doors, going to town on the doors, getting them prepped. So that's perfect. And then he's got the hood covered up here because we're going to be painting the back side of the hood here at the end of the day, the nice satin black. So that is what's happening. And the hood's for this truck also. So that's what's happening there. Yeah. Alright. So, to set this camera down for a minute, I see Sean's got one of these doors outside here. The rain's going to come. I got to get this door put away. He's done with that when it's all ready for paint. So I'm going to set the camera down, turn it off, and be back at you in a minute or two. Okay guys, we're back in here. Do you recognize this bay? This is the bay the 55 was in, because Sunday Funday's coming. I told you, we're going to get her on the lift. Now I have a few things to do Sunday, so I'm going to be honest. I'm probably not going to get as far as I thought I was going to on this car. I'm definitely going to finish off all the welding on the floor. I was going to lift the body off and clean up the back half of the floor. I don't think that's going to get done. But I will, oh my God, now the phone's ringing. But I will definitely get the welding all done so the floor's in there done and finished. I got to take this flathead engine. The cart was broken, it was on, so we just strapped it to a new one now. We got to get that out of here, put away in the shed. There's no need for it to be here. And we just had this dropped off. You recognize this? Who recognizes this? Well, it's a VW floor pan. And what's happening with this is we got to chop off this mount, that mount, the other mount, straighten all the edges where it's all dented here. They call these things windows. I guess they're access to get in here. Mike's got to weld those in there, one there. He's got to get this welded up underneath there. He's got another, here it is, here's the other window. I guess it's going there, I would assume. Straighten up this edge. So Mike will be on that on Monday, getting that done. And that's something, that's a good couple days, good 2-3 days of work right there. Get that all done and away we go. So, with that being said, that's all you're going to see for now. You're not going to see any more of the Firebird because it's the weekend and I'm just not going to go over there to film anymore or do anything else. But I will be back with you guys on Sunday for Sunday Fun Day. So you guys have a good one and I'll catch you on Sunday.